Sakyamuni Buddha has once told us a story in Sutra of the Past Vows of Earth Restored Bodhisattva. Bright Eyes rescuing her mother. Inconceivable as some eons ago, a Buddha named Pure Lotus Eyes thus come one appeared in this world. His lifespan was 40 eons. In his Dharma image age after the Buddha entered the Nirvana, an Arhat who had accumulated blessings accepted offerings to let people obtain the virtues. And he also took the chance to give the Buddha teaching and transformed beings. One day, a woman named Bright Eyes offered him a meal. What can I do to fulfill your wish? Not long ago, my mother passed away. I will perform meritorious deeds for my mother through offering meals and contributions to the Sangha. I would really like to know where my mother is now. Well, let me enter samadhi to contemplate your mother's whereabouts. What did your mother do while alive? She is now on the evil path and is undergoing extreme suffering. My mother enjoyed eating fish, turtles, and other sea creatures. She especially liked to fry fish eggs, either sauté, either boil, wantonly eat. Every time she ate them, she took thousands of lives. Oh, Venerable One, please be compassionate and tell me how could I save her. With sincere resolve, Be mindful, pure lotus eyes, thus come one. And also make carved and painted images of pure lotus eyes. When you do so, both the living and the dead will be rewarded. An arhat who had accumulated blessings accepted offerings to let people attain the virtues. Thanks a lot. Please build the statue of Buddha here. Ah! What wonderful things! Thank you. Put it on the left-hand side. Okay. Sorry for troubling you so much. Mom. Your mother has been freed from the evil path, and she will soon be reborn into your household. Shortly thereafter, a maid in her household bore a son, who spoke before he was 3 days old. Bright eyes, bright eyes. I am your mother from a previous life. I did not believe the teachings of the Buddha before thus. I committed karmic offenses, which resulted in retributions I must undergo. I have been in the dark hell since. my last life ended. Upon receiving the power of your recitation of the Buddha's name, I am able to be reborn here. Oh, Mom! What happened in hells when beings undergo retribution for their offenses? Ah! Even if I were to live for 100,000 years, I would find it hard to talk about the details of the extreme suffering in the hells. Although I am reborn as a servant's child now, due to my karmic offenses, I can only live up to 13 years from now. I will fall into the evil path again after this life ends. Do you have any way to free me so that I will be able to avoid the misery forever? Mother! I vowed that my mother will be released from the hells forever. At the end of her 13 years, she will be done with her offenses and will not go back to the evil paths ever since. O Buddhas of the 10 directions, with your compassion and sympathy, please listen to this vast and mighty vow that I am making for the sake of my mother. If my mother never again enters 3 evil paths, is never again to be born into this low station, and is never again to be a female, then here I take this vow in front of the image of pure lotus eyes. I vow that from this day on, throughout millions of billions of eons, I will respond to all beings who are undergoing suffering for their offenses in the hells. I vow to rescue them from the hells, hungry ghosts, animals, and the like. Only after beings with such retributions have all become Buddhas will I myself attain complete enlightenment. Bright eyes, your own great compassion and sympathy will reach your mother through this mighty vow that you are making. My contemplation shows that after 13 years your mother will be done with this retribution and will be born as a Brahmin with a lifespan of 100 years. And our arhat had accumulated blessings, accepted offerings that let people attain the virtues. She will be born in the land of no concern, with a lifespan of uncountable eons. Later, she will realize the fruition of Buddhahood and save numerous people. The arhat whose blessings held bright eyes then is now inexhaustible intention Bodhisattva. The mother of bright eyes is now liberation Bodhisattva. Bright eyes herself is now earth store Bodhisattva. He has been extending his compassion and sympathy like that from distant eons onward by making vows as many as Genghis' hands to rescue vast numbers of beings.
起手本然净心地，无尽佛藏大慈尊，南方世界永相遇，相遇花云即花雨，宝雨宝云无数中，微香微瑞天庄严，天人问佛是何意？佛言地 藏菩萨智。三世如来同赞叹，十方菩萨共皈依。我今速至善因缘，承扬地藏真功德，其手本然。